All right, we're officially at 48 hours of my 100-hour fast. No food, just water, salt, and some electrolytes. So I kind of wanted to touch base real quick on some, at this point, still minor details of what I've noticed, but still it's an update. So yesterday I talked a little bit about how curious I was about my sleep and how it was going to go. Well, my sleep went pretty well. I woke up one time in the middle of the night, but I got about 6 hours of sleep, which is probably about average. And I did notice before I went to bed, and like I said before I normally go to sleep between 2:30, 3:30 at the latest, and about 1:30 comes around and I was dead tired. But then again, that could have been from all the stuff I had to do that day. So, and you know, the fact that I'm entering into a fast. So I don't read into it too much. I just went to bed early and woke up ready to go. I will mention, I did wake up with a very small but noticeable leg cramp that went away pretty quick. But that just told me that I just need to stay focused on my electrolytes, a little bit of salt and whatnot. Just to keep those cramps in check. That's what happens to me. When it comes to feeling hungry, I will admit this morning, oh gosh, it was probably about 10 o'clock or so. I did, it comes really fast, and maybe it was because I went to the fridge to get some cold water or something. I don't know. You see I got some beef bites or beef chips in there, and those are always tasty, but I'm holding off on those, so I can't have those. So it did hit me for a moment, and then I diverted my attention back to doing other things, and my hunger, the desire to eat, got diverted into something else. In regards to energy, my energy level has been normal. I'm not going to go out and overly exert myself. That's not my intent on doing this during, exercising or doing any heavy work or anything like that when I'm on a fast. That's not my point. My point is actually quite the contrary, is to remain quiet and calm and let the body, settle down a little bit. And there's a few things I'm going to be doing, but I'm not going all out. Not that I ever really do anyways, but that's a different topic. But anyways, I'm just maintaining steady flow energy. I haven't noticed any real big dips. So it's going along pretty good so far. So far, so good. So I did mention that I'm not going to be drinking any coffee, and I haven't. I've had 2 cups of tea in the last 2 days, and so far I haven't had any, the caffeinated withdrawal headaches, because I am a coffee and tea drinker. So I've had 2 cups of tea. Everything's fine. And I'm actually very, very happy about that, because I normally drink more than 2 cups of coffee and or tea a day. So to have 2 cups within 2 days and feeling like I'm pretty happy with that. That's actually, for me at this stage, a pretty big win. Touch on the mental state, which is to me incredibly important. I haven't dialed into any super new fascinating ideas or exercised any mental capacity that I normally don't. I just like the feeling of being able to stay focused on certain tasks and not be distracted, I guess would be the best word, distracted by, the next shiny object type of thing. So I don't know. I'm still enjoying a mental clarity that I always have. And I'm actually really looking forward to 72-hour mark leading into the final 100 mark. That's where for me, it's, I don't know. I don't want to use the word fun, but I'm going to use the word fun. That's, for me, is where it's most fun. So just to be, before I forget, I did jump on the scale this morning, and I was at $140. Yesterday I came in at $141.10, and so I did lose just a tad over a pound, just by going to sleep, basically. So, that's typical. That's about what happened the last time I've done these. So I just kind of lose a little bit, and whether that's water weight, I don't know. I'll just take it. It's, you know, like I said, I'm not doing this for weight loss. I don't particularly have a lot of weight. I'll tell you what, if I have any weight loss at all that I would be thrilled about, I was a drinker for many decades, so I'm sure that my liver, fatty liver, all that good stuff that comes with abusing your body like I did, I'm looking, if I take any weight off and it stays off, I'm going to chalk it up to healing myself in that regards. And so anytime I see a pound shed and I can keep it off, that's, I want to tell myself that's what's happening. All right, guys. So looking ahead, this time tomorrow, it's going to be, I don't anticipate any real big issues. Staying calm, stay focused, moving forward, staying hydrated. I'll have another cup of tea this afternoon sometime, just to break up the daily monotony. And I want to make sure that I don't want to have any headaches. I don't want to have to take a Tylenol or any of that crap just to make myself feel content. So, guys, this is Luke, Captain Carnivore. Check it in at 48 hours, a 100-hour fast. Drop back in tomorrow. I'm hoping I'll have the next video up tomorrow. But anyways, I'm rocking on. You guys take care. Thanks for dropping by.